paid. He paid the guys directly for golf. Yeah. I think Wolf Creek build my card for everybody. We'll figure that out. We do Black River. Entrada.
Glad to have you along with us from Scott Stadium in Charlottesville, Virginia. After a full day of college football, the sun is down, the lights are on, and we still have more for you on EA Sports. And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Now the Panthers offense will get first crack at it here. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Runs through a man, and he might have some space. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a left guy.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Back to throw, it's Daly. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down.
I've gotten off of
Looking to throw for it. Flip it out to the back on the screen. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
I'm still spending time.
And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
And the Panthers.
I played in the mid-am qualifier last week, and the guy I played with, he was like, yeah, you should call my CFO, and he's like, he's not nobody, he like runs their sales team. But yeah, call the CFO and tell him we talked, and just see if you can help him. So I left this guy a voicemail, and I sent him a follow-up email. Nothing. I mentioned this guy's name, they told me to call him. Yeah. Yeah. And once you have 5 to 10 clients, I'm sure that leads to more clients. Yeah. And there's a securities attorney out here I know he's a golfer because he's a member at Colorado Golf Club and a 5 handicap. I've been trying to get on his calendar. We had lunch scheduled, then he had a bail last minute. And he's like, next time let's just play golf. I'm like, okay, you tell me the day, I'll be there. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. I'll see you Sunday afternoon in Nevada. Yeah. do get in pretty early. Yep. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Sounds good. See ya. Hey, get down, goofball. That guy's pretty fast.
Myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Between the hashes, it's Hicks. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a first down.
Hey.
Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Straight ahead, it's Smith.
Oh my God.
They get him stopped at the 30, but not before.
He blocked two of us at the same time and just tossed that guy.
Gets 5 yards. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. The give to the back. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
I don't think people understand how valuable it is to be able to hand the ball to your running back and get everyone settled to start the football game, especially when there's production like this. Man, your quarterback feels a little bit more comfortable. The defense feels a little bit uneasy. The offensive line gets settled in. Nice start by this offense.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack. Crease for your running back.
The give is to Smith. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job. Nice scripted plays. Taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick a field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success. Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
The hell is
Tough
that?
to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Following the play, there is a Pitt Panther slow to get up. That's the sophomore running back they're taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Out wide left, it's Hicks. Could not make his way to the corner.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and
Their
goal.
offensive line
And he
sucks.
surges across the line. Touchdown, Pittsburgh!
Pushing me around.
No bones about it on that 3rd down and goal. You knew exactly what they're doing. We're not kicking field goals. We're here for touchdowns, and it is a physical run. He lowers his shoulder right but tackles, gonna get in the end zone. Way to start this football game for this offense.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
Number 93, set to kick it away.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Virginia's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. We expect to see plenty of this guy and Corey Smith. In their last win, he had a 100-yard game and scored 3 times.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense. During this win streak, and the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical style running the football.
Open space in the middle. The 40. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Cavaliers. And once And might as well start playing.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Baller, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. If you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now in this defense to tackle.
Quick give. It's Smith. All over him immediately.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Dropping back, it's Daly. Left side is Hicks. He's close to the front. They're going to mark him just a little short.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on. Out wide right, it's Hicks. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Pitt right back to the line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. The run inside. It's Smith. Still running at the 40. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looks as if we have a Cavalier who was shaken up on that last play. The Panthers are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Under pressure. Buried before he completes.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. To the air, it's Daly. They're all over him. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
That's why, as a defense, it's so important to win early downs. You win 1st and 2nd down, you set up 3rd and long. Now you can pin your ears back and get after the QB.
Punt is on its way. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. Virginia ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Turnover in their own end. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Out wide left, it's Hunt. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. From the gun, it's Smith. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a 1st down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Pitt! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Turns up, it's Thurman. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Cavaliers will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They'll field this one in tight quarters. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Pittsburgh sends out the offense to start this drive. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Smith takes the handoff. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Defense in press coverage. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to pass. It's Daly. Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
That's really good discipline by this defense because they've given up some yards on the ground. And so naturally you think, be more aggressive, commit more bodies. Nice job staying patient, playing your responsibility on the outside, not giving up the deep ball, making...
Picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
You know, you got to be careful when you're throwing against this cornerback on the perimeter of the field because he has unbelievable short area quickness, and he can break on the pass immediately, and you saw it right there on that interception.
Keeps it on the ground. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Just feeds the running back. Oh, what a move. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw one first. Rush right in his face. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. I don't think when the quarterback called out the Mike backer that he knew that the Mike backer was going to come calling on him quite so quickly.
Nah, it was good timing, right? Like, you don't want to show it too soon with the offensive lineman call.
Caught, and he's got room. At the 20. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one.
And that shows up in the stat column as an explosive play for this quarterback, but it was a very simple RPO. Get the ball out, and then guess what? My dudes are better than your dudes. And getting it to him on the perimeter, letting him make plays, all of a sudden, he's way down the field, and it looks like a long completion for this QB.
They'll run it. It's Smith. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Well, the defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the second quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get...
Looking for the end zone.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need one more yard on third down. On the move. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Virginia! The extra point here would tie the game.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Pitt Panthers offense out there to go on the attack. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Rides to the back. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. The Panthers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. The play fake. And they fail to hook up on third down. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Stepping to the right. Trying to make magic with his feet. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the play before he's finally stopped, and that carries us into the break and the final 2 minutes coming. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it first and 10 from the 28. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at second and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Keep it on the ground. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Ball's at the 22. Third and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, explode through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, going to throw it. Back's got it on the screen. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Pitt calls it second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Plows his way ahead. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And that's the final timeout for Pitt. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Ball is at the 3-yard line. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone, but they'll need to move forward here on 4th and short. Needs it. Big on big, man on man, and the defense wins on 4th down.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Makes the grab over the middle. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. He'll have enough for the first down. They'll maintain possession. We'll see if they're happy enough just to let the clock run out. Back to pass. It's Daly. Looking long. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run one more play on an untimed down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Guys, Virginia's head coach told me at the half they have got to use this home team's energy and enthusiasm to their benefit. As you know, this game has a lot of implications. It could separate them in the conversation for the college football playoff, but they have got to have...
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And you can't start the half any better than that. You talk about going in, making halftime adjustments, talking about what they did. It looks like they knew exactly what they were going to do. Come out, read the pass, break on the football, make the pick, and draw first blood here in the third quarter.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh! They take the lead here in the second half.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point is good.
21, Virginia, 14.
He'll return it. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Oh, pressure's coming. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Right side, it's Smith. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab down the middle. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Looking for the marker. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off.
Love the call going RPO here on 4th and short. How about the running back? This is a guy that gets the tough yards. He finds ways to get those hidden yards. He can push the pile, drive the legs. Showed you that right there.
This defensive front just ran free. Field, he'll lose 3. Well, the head coach told us in pregame he liked the way his defensive speed matched up, and it's really hard to get the edge against these guys.
Yeah, and everybody wants to run outside and get their fast guys in space, but you look at how fast these backers close and run to the football, it looks like you've got a little bit of space out wide, and then, boom, it's gone in a hurry.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down and run. Past the 45. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
Off play action on 1st down. Look out! On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
The #1 key for this defense coming into this game was finding a way to stop this quarterback from running the football. And guys, they have not done a good job of that early in this game. He has been able to get out of the pocket, whether it's been designed runs or scrambles like on what we just saw. The defense has got to start changing it up. They need to spy him more, I think, moving forward.
After run, now throw. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Drives inside. Not able to get outside. They tried to run wide, and they got nothing. It'll be 4th down.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last 4th down.
They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. They'll run it on 4th down. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Cavaliers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Drops back on 1st down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you just got to take off and get it.
Caught in the backfield, it's Hawkins. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down.
Third down, I got this. I'll take this myself. He makes the read quickly. He calls his number. He has confidence in himself. Goes and gets the first down.
Hits inside. It's Davis. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
If you are a fan of old school running the rock, you absolutely love this drive. 80-plus yards. They've done it mostly on the ground. That last run now sets them up even closer to the goal line. And you can see these defenders. They're looking over to the side.
He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers. Extra point here will tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. Well, that was about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Pretty good job of coverage on that kick. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Finds his man on the RPO. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to throw, it's Daly. Got it behind the line, it's Hicks. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the third. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Pitt will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not a lot of room to field this one. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Road.
Hey guys, here on the Cavaliers sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Okay, Holly.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time.
Snags it, and there's running room. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Trying to escape and get it himself. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up one on the play. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Running inside, it's Davis. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, this is the point of a game in the fourth quarter where turnovers matter so much. The defense knows if they can just find a way to steal a possession, they're giving themselves an opportunity to win it, and they do it right there. Physical play, you see the speed, and they're able to create the TO.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Sets his feet. It's Daly. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Yates. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Offense set on first down. Straight ahead, it's Smith. Gain of right at 7 yards. 2nd and 3 coming.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Second down to the air. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, third and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
The official says no good. But there is a flag down, and he might get another shot at this one. And make fun of... saying they don't have to worry about contact, but they do in situations like that. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was fourth down, now first down. Left side is Yates. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the fourth quarter, but you do want to be careful not to score too quickly. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Panthers! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. That's his third score of the game, and he's up to double figures with 10 on the season. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. If you want to know how to reach this guy, just send his mail to the end zone. That's where he lives.
He definitely is today. And I think the defense has to be getting a little sick and tired of the same guy beating him time and time again.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often.
The Cavaliers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Wants to go up top on second down. Moving out to the right. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. At the 40, there he goes. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there.
It's the fourth quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need a score badly. We got to keep driving alive like this. Wonderful job.
They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the fourth quarter, you're getting to the quarterback, but he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra first downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So
upstairs, he's got it. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
And just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense, going right down the field in 6 plays, and now set up for first and goal.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Out wide left, it's Davis. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia! And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. They march 78 yards down the field, and they've got it locked up in the final minute after the touchdown and extra point. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Quick give. It's Smith. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. Pitt calls it second timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Looking for a man. It's Daly. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Objective 1, get the first down, stop the clock. Nice job. Now get up to the line quickly. Try to save a timeout if we can.
Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got his man down the middle. Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
The run inside. It's Smith. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Trying to slip through and pick it up. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. First play of the first possession of OT. The handoff. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. On the move. He's going to take off. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
QBs do a really good job of feeling pressure and trying to get away from it. You can see he wants to, but there's nowhere to go. Great job by the defense. Get him to the ground for no gain.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. They go to the wide receiver screen. And he got it so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down.
All right, they get the completion. Don't get the first down. So we've got a massive decision now, 4th and inches. Personally, I like QB sneak. I think that picks it up right here. No matter where you are in the field, you can keep this drive going.
In the red area, it's Smith. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. And the Cavaliers get the first swing here in overtime. Might as well run him again. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
Running the ball in OT, and a nice job by the ball carrier, finding his lane, finding his hole, putting his foot in the ground and getting upfield.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
The give is to Smith. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. They believe they'll need a touchdown to win this thing. They're going for it on 4th down in overtime. And he's not even close to the line to gain, and the defense makes the stop. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
Defense has its back against the wall as they try to extend this game and force another overtime. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. 2nd and long here. Yard gain on that play. It'll be 3rd and 5. 3rd down. Any kind of score wins it. They want to make sure they stay in position for their kicker. To the air. It's Daly. Makes the grab. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
Defenses are put in such a tough spot when offenses get in 3rd and short because the whole playbook is open and they go with the pass. I love it. They sneak the pass in there. Nice success. Great job by the quarterback getting rid of the football, getting the first down, now set up 1st and goal.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Let's see if they actually try to get it in the end zone or if they're just lining up the potential game-winning field goal try here in OT. Incomplete. He was going for the touchdown.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. Just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he drops the curtain. Lights out. Game-winning field goal in overtime. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty.